und deren Stil viele andere Bands beeinflusst hat. Mit ihrem harmonischen Krach wird das neue Trio Sugar immer beliebter.
All three of us live in different locations. I live in New York, Malcolm lives in Boston, Massachusetts, and David lives in Athens, Georgia. I'm sure that the American way of life influences the way that we write, probably more lyrically than musically, but hopefully home has a lot to do with your work.
Well, could you be the one they talk about? Well, hiding inside behind the
I think Husker Du, along with Sonic Youth, the Minutemen, Minor Threat, Black Flag. I mean, there was a lot of bands, Meat Puppets. There was a lot of bands in the 1980s that challenged the popular ideas of music. And I think some of the newer bands now are aware of what those bands did in the 80s. But I don't think there's that many that sound like it, which is good. I think they've taken those ideas or those extracts of ideas and changed them even further, which is good. There's been a lot of talk about the new grunge bands, the new blues-based bands. I think, we all borrow from the past. We've all heard what's been done before with pop music, with electric guitars and rhythms. I guess it's just, I think the best bands are the ones who are aware of the past but have lots of new ways of putting all that information together in a different style. The last few years it's been very good. There's been a lot of people, a lot of new innovative bands in America, all over the world. I've heard a lot of bands in Europe as well that are doing interesting things with pop music, for lack of a better word.
Sunshine comes a room with Melvin Southside. I've been dragged across the river, running far and wide. Never see how I feel inside. You got me changing, changing the battle, changing the words, changing the summer fall. Night and strangers, memories of change. I realize I'm on the call my own. should I know? We were gonna change us. Got me changing, change us. Changing, change us. Alright.
I guess a lot of the recognizable sound when Sugar, I think, you know, what